From crushing Rebel Wilson's confidence in a single blow.
For a couple of days.
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
To bullying Johnny Depp on live stage.
And be honest, are you on recreational drugs? I'm joking. No, that's not the question.
Strap in for a wild but extremely satisfying ride of Ricky Gervais destroying celebrities to their faces.
He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you? You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell? Let's pay.
There are not many things in the world that can take Ricky Gervais by surprise. Unless it's Rebel Wilson showing her true colors sitting next to him at the Graham Norton show.
Now, Rebel Wilson,
Yeah.
Is it real that you did want to be a rapper, you and your sister?
Yeah, because there's no African Americans in Sydney, and I had a little group with my sister Liberty, and
This sounds made up, but it's not, is it?
No, it's true, and we went in like shopping centre talent contests to try to make money.
Contest.
Yeah.
What, just turn up?
Yeah, like in the middle of the shops, and like there's a little stage, and like little local kids get up and do an act, and like you might win like $10, and
But you had a name. Your act had a name, didn't it?
Oh no, it was just like two sisters. Like it didn't really have a name.
I never knew you were this weird.
Really?
No, because you kept it. We worked together for a couple of days.
I know.
You're absolutely mental.
In a nice way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Rebel just got a taste of it. But if you want to talk about a man who Ricky treats like a personal multi-million-dollar punching bag, we have to talk about Mel Gibson. After all, whenever Rick's hosting the Golden Globes, he singles Mel out like a heat-seeking missile.
A few years ago, on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. But now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames... We know who Mel blames. Listen, I still feel a bit bad for it, right? Mel's forgotten all about it, apparently. That's what drinking does. No. I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please, Malcolm. Mel Gibson.
Yeah. I love seeing Ricky once every 3 years because it reminds me to get a colonoscopy.
If you don't remember, this was the particular joke Ricky first made about Mel in the 2011 Golden Globes. It was so brutal that the entire room of multi-millionaires collectively gasped for air.
I hope I haven't offended anyone. I didn't mean... It's not my fault. There's a lot of powerful people here, so if I said... It's... Honestly, I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
You'd think after taking him to the cleaners multiple times, Ricky would finally move on from Gibson. Well, what fun is that?
Mel Gibson, come on. No, come on. I'm not going to have a go at him. He's been through a lot. Not as much as the Jews, to be fair.
But if Mel Gibson is the British comic's most favorite target practice, then Johnny Depp is probably his second favorite, because Ricky cannot resist going after Jack Sparrow. Oh wait, sorry, Captain Jack Sparrow.
in the beginning of your career, you must have had so much pressure to go down the kind of handsome leading man route. And was it hard to kind of resist that?
You answer.
No, I think it's been tough on Ricky.
It has. He suffers. How's his pout?
He does suffer. Do your pout. Come on, do it.
What pout?
What pout? Come on.
No, I need one.
The pout you stole off me.
This whole interview was just these two messing around with Graham and the rest third wheeling.
Yeah, generally they're born out of whatever they're born out of, you know. I've had, you know, characters born out of, don't get excited, the sauna, you know, being in extreme... Take it easy. Oh, you can feel him coming on, can't you?
Don't pick on me. The audience are always going to be on your side.
Trust me, it was still just the appetizer. The real feast was when Ricky Boy went after Depp at the Golden Globes, ruthlessly mocking the tourist right to his face while the entire industry watched in sheer horror.
Despicable Me, Tron, seems like everything this year was three-dimensional, except the characters in The Tourist. I'll tell you what, I'm jumping on the bandwagon, because I haven't even seen The Tourist. Who has? It must be good, because it's nominated, so shut up, okay? And I'd like to quash this ridiculous rumour going around that the only reason The Tourist was nominated was so the Hollywood foreign press could hang out with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That is rubbish. That is not the only reason. They also accepted bribe. There you go. I want to ask you a question. It's real. You can have some.
Just checking.
Yeah. And be honest, are you on recreational drugs? I'm joking. No, that's not the question. And we all know the answer. Have you seen The Tourist yet?
Have you? No.
And so it began, the journey of two archenemies that'll now sail on till the edge of the world. No, seriously, Johnny couldn't wait to pay the debt the next time they met.
Great to see you guys, aren't I?
Seems like it.
Yeah. Have you met before? Johnny, this is Stephen.
Hello, all right, nice to meet you.
No.
And Ricky there.
I actually remember him from the Golden Globes.
Hi.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm fine, man. Just doing another film that's gonna make loads of money. Probably a lot more money than any film you've ever made.
Good.
And you?
Yeah, just writing. I write and direct all my own stuff.
How great for you.
Sorry, have I done something to offend you?
What do you mean, like trashing me in front of like 200 million people at the Golden Globes?
It was a while ago. They were jokes, Johnny. I didn't...
Oh, they were jokes.
Yeah.
You like jokes?
Yes.
Good. Because I actually got together with a few pals after the awards and we wrote some jokes about you. And I want you to know this. I'm going to carry this with you for the rest of your days. And why isn't Ricky Gervais circumcised? Because there's no end to that prick.
Johnny could handle a joke, but this next royal family of Hollywood, as much as they want to come off as cool, they still treat a roast like a literal hate crime. Did that stop Ricky from going after them? That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
It's been an amazing year in show business. It's not all been good news. What's with all the divorces? What's going on? I mean, Arnold and Maria, J-Lo and Mark Anthony, Ashton and Demi, Kim Kardashian and some guy no one will ever remember. He wasn't around long. 72 days. A marriage that lasted 72 days. I've sat through longer James Cameron acceptance speeches than that.
Even the A-lister crew couldn't believe he actually went there. But hold on. Turns out Ricky does keep up with all the Kardashians. Or Jenners.
But as I say, I'm going to be nice tonight. I've changed. Not as much as Bruce Jenner, obviously. Now Caitlyn Jenner, of course. What a year she's had. She became a role model for trans people everywhere, showing great bravery in breaking down barriers and destroying stereotypes. She didn't do a lot for women drivers, but... You can't have everything, can you? Not at the same time.
This guy spreads so much terror with his hosting that celebrities in the audience practically shiver, scared of when he turns the nozzle towards them. As it happens, Cate Blanchett is one of those terrified A-listers. Hear her admitting it from her own mouth.
It was over 10 years, yeah.
Were you in the audience for any of Ricky's Golden Globes?
Several times. It was a little bit...
I think it cuts to you in one of them.
I think when you talk about Jeffrey Epstein, I don't know why he had to me. Yeah. Woo!
By the way, this was the specific Epstein joke she's referring to.
I'll drag it out for 3 hours. He obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care. You like to make your own way here and your own...
Now, Cate was a nervous wreck because, come on, they're all living in the same filth. But what happens when Ricky goes head-to-head with a fellow comedic heavyweight? Because he did school Louis C.K. on Hurtful comedy, making him speechless.
Is there anything you shouldn't joke about? And I will say, no, there's nothing you shouldn't joke about. It depends what the joke
It's not should, it's could.
Well,
Can you?
I don't think that there's a bad thing to talk about because I think that
I agree.
A great thing about comedy is taking people to places that they have fear and foreboding and making them laugh in that place. I think you help them.
I also think that that there's this spate of people thinking that comedy is your conscience taking a day off. My conscience never takes a day off. You've got to be able to justify it. You don't ever think it was a joke, it was a terrible thing and someone was hurt, but it was a joke. You don't think like that, do you? You don't think that comedy is the be-all and end-all of something. You still have a responsibility to not hurt.
Again, these two nemesis have some history going on. Good or bad, you decide.
I love Louis.
Before his show,
Yeah.
you put him in a movie.
Yeah.
You put him on your HBO special.
Yeah.
And has he ever sort of thanked you for all the work you've done for him?
No. No, I discovered that big sweaty slob. I've done everything for him, haven't I?
Yeah.
I was even in his show. To
You show?
give
In
him
the
a
first
rectal
season.
exam.
Yeah.
I know. And we're method, so... And that
Oh,
was...
you
No,
fully-
no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Yeah. Oh, I had to see his freckly arse and everything.
And never thanked
And
you.
he's never thanked me.
God, that's awful.
And now he's trying to take my award.
This night is going to be...
It has even gotten to the point where the two are pitted against each other to decide who is the better comedian once and for all.
Another one, Louis C.K. This is ridiculous. Louis C.K. live at the Beacon Theatre. If he wins this, he's a better comedian than me. If not, we're C. And the Emmy goes to... What? Who was that? I'm an atheist, and that worried me. And the Emmy goes to Glenn Weiss. Thank you. Well done, and well done to everyone in that category, especially Louis, the second best comedian in the world.
Oh, Ricky looks far too happy for someone who didn't win either. But let's be real, Ricky has never cared for any awards. He does, however, care when celebrities are doing pretentious things.
There were a lot of big films that didn't get nominated this year. Nothing for Sex and the City 2. No, I was sure the Golden Globe for special effects would go to the team that airbrushed that poster. Well, great job. Girls, we know how old you are. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza.
He did receive a lot of flack for this particular joke from none other than Joy Behar. Knowing this savage bloke, of course he was more than ready to set the record straight.
Referring to Sex and the City 2, I said I was sure the Golden Globe would go to the team that airbrushed that poster.
Yeah.
A little sexist.
No, it's not. Why is it sexist?
Well, because they're saying that the girls are older and they need to be airbrushed.
No, I think they look great at their age.
Oh.
Why hide it?
Oh.
I don't think that you lose your sensuality or your beauty because you hit 53. I'm saying, why are they hiding it?
Oh, I see.
Ah, the sheer skill of how makes the person shut the F up. Absolute cinema. Ricky is a pro at it. And despite knowing this reputation, Piers Morgan still invited him on his show, willingly handed him the gun, and proceeded to get shot in the mouth. Fine. Figuratively. But Ricky really wanted to do it for real.
It's been giving out gun permits to blind people, not just partially blind, but completely blind people who aren't allowed legally to drive cars. Just because they lost their sight, why should they lose the constitutional right to continue having a gun?
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one, but the short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting. That's what I'd say.
I would not be able to carry a gun here in New York, but I could carry one in, Dallas, or I could carry one anywhere.
Really?
I can go to Walmart in Houston and buy one. They'll be on the wall. I can't buy a Kinder Egg, those little eggs with little toys in, because it may choke me, so they're a health hazard. But where the Kinder Egg would be sold in a British store, they instead have an AR-15 assault rifle.
Dear America, please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg. but don't let him buy a gun.
Piers thought he could control the narrative, but Ricky controls the room. Just ask Tim Allen. When Ricky introduced Tim Allen and Tom Hanks at the Golden Globes, he gave a spectacular breakdown of their credentials, especially Allen's.
What can I say about our next two presenters? The first is an actor, producer, writer and director whose movies have grossed over $3.5 billion at the box office. He's won 2 Academy Awards and 3 Golden Globes for his powerful and varied performances, starring in such films as Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Apollo 13 and Saving Private Ryan. The other is Tim Allen.
Even though Ricky's target was not Tom Hanks, but he still ended up offending him big time. And if you look at Tom's face whenever Ricky is doing savage jokes, the 2-time Oscar winner is not impressed.
But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your limos. I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no, shush. It's her daughter I feel sorry for. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, 5th time. So, we were going to do, wouldn't you?
Oh well, Tom Hanks might hate him. Collateral damage. But Ricky's real beef is with the guy who stole his legacy. Speaking of that damage, Ricky has taken some hits to his popularity, especially when the American version of The Office started to overshadow the original British one that Ricky created and starred in. And behind it all is one culprit, Steve Carell.
You probably know me as the creator of The Office. No, you don't, do you?
You think Steve Carell did it all? Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he, Steve Carell?
He's amazing as the bumbling office manager. Where does he get his ideas from? Let's pay him hundreds of millions of dollars and put him in every movie. If you can't be bothered to go to the cinema to see Steve in action, then just watch him every Thursday here on NBC. Or if you think that particular version of the show has jumped the shark a little bit, this is what some of the forums are saying, then watch the original, Fridays, on Adult Swim. Or get the box set, that's still available. So, just 12 episodes in a special. Quality, not quantity, that's what.
Jokes aside, Carell is a drop in the ocean compared to the corporate elite. This is the big one. Ricky called out Apple's hypocrisy in front of its CEO, Tim Cook, while hosting the Golden Globes. Imagine standing at a podium, looking directly at the leader of a multi-trillion-dollar tech empire and showing them their crimes. And while he was at it, he also did a nuclear hit at the hypocrisy of the entire Hollywood.
Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show, a superb drama, yeah. A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and fuck off, okay? So...
It was unhinged, dangerous, and completely uncancelable. But hey, if you think that's wild, let's talk about the slap heard around the world. Specifically, Ricky calling Will Smith a bully when the rest of Hollywood danced around the Oscars incident with carefully worded PR statements.
What did you think about the Will Smith thing? But obviously he got on stage, didn't he? Who's the comedian?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened there because Chris Rock. It was a mild joke. The annoying thing, I'll tell you the thing that annoyed me about it was, Chris Rock is about 8.5 stone. That's what I don't think Will Smith would have slapped Russell Crowe. That's what I think. I think it was a bully tactic.
That wasn't all. Ricky actually addressed how he would react if he were on stage hosting instead of Chris Rock.
It was like trending for like 2 days. No, I wasn't even there. People on Twitter, it was trending, people saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said, nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend. That's a big thing, though, to slap someone at the Oscars. It's insane.
Hollywood wanted a safe, predictable night of celebrities patting themselves on the back. But not if Ricky Gervais can help it. He never fails to give them a masterclass in absolute humiliation. If you want to see more elite egos getting utterly shattered, hit that subscribe button right now. Drop a comment below with who you think got annihilated the worst. See you in the next one. Peace out.